Welcome back to the Hikari Project, where today we're going to be showing you how to fix these bumper brackets when they give way. Now this will be the same sort of thing on any type of car, just today we're doing it on a SKYLINE. You don't have to take the bumper off to fix this, but it is going to make your life a lot easier. And because I've got other work to do on this car, I will be removing the bumper. I've got one bolt here, which is unnecessary. Got a couple underneath here. And finally one on this side as well. Now if it is the first time you're doing it with the standard bumper, there'll also be another one underneath the headlights on each side. Well, now she's off, you can see more easily what the issue is. So this is meant to be a full circle, a closed circle, just like it is on this side, but we're going to reinforce this side as well while we're here because we don't want that to fail afterwards. So the stuff we're going to be using is glass fibre putty. Now, like I said, this is a fiberglass bumper, so it's going to be made of literally the same stuff. What you want to do first is just sand down the area behind, so it gives the adhesive something to actually latch onto. You don't want it to be going onto, you know, like old dirt and grime, etc. When it feels nice and smooth under there, you can get your glass fibre putty and just put a nice little scoop of it on. You don't want too much for this project. We may have to build it up a little bit, 3% hardener rule. Now an important note to take when mixing is you don't want to be getting any air bubbles in there. As you can see from this video, I'm never really lifting the mixer off the pad. I just keep spreading it out, spreading it nice and light to make sure that those air bubbles are escaping. And you're looking for a nice uniform colour. You don't want little bits of pink in there mixed with the ordinary colour of the fibre. Now when we're ready, we're just going to apply it underneath. As you can see, after that second coat, it's looking a lot more full. So take some sandpaper, we're just going to neaten it up and get out all the spiky parts, because we need something not necessarily too flat, but a little bit flat to grip onto. So make that nice and neat, and we're going to go for our last coverage. So after a good amount of sanding, this is the sort of thing you want to be looking at. This is the stage before the final repair. Underneath, I have just shoved in a little bit more filler because obviously you can't see it perfectly underneath, so you can miss spots. The best tool in that case is to actually use your fingers because you can really press up the fiberglass into the holes. So it's important to know when to stop with the sanding as well, because you can think you're doing a good job, but you end up taking it too far back and then you're back to square one. So we're going to leave it as it is tonight. We're going to go back at it tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully get that final repair in place. So for me, I gotta go to sleep, but for you, so I actually come back to you 2 days later because things get busy. Now it's dried up, it's rock hard, we're gonna drill a hole. I'll show you how it turned out. There we go, look, just smoothed it off with a 60 grit. Gonna drill the hole and we'll tidy it up afterwards. Now it just needs a lick of KH2 paint, and that is the repair pretty much done. The paint's not a major issue because it's in a hidden location. We're not worried about the finish or anything like that. We just want it to be a uniform colour. So we're just going to drop a little bit over the top. So the main tip I want you to take away from today's video is keeping aerosol cans useful. So as you know, when you're spraying, the paint goes through the tip and it hardens up over time, making it so you can't use it anymore. Now the old tip used to be you'd fire it upside down until you was blowing air out, and that would clear out the tube. Unfortunately now with modern day cans, you can spray it from any direction and it's still going to keep it coming. So your tip is brake cleaner. You want to be spraying a bit of brake cleaner into the tip of the can, just to clean out the nozzle. And then after that, you want to be taking the lid off and giving it a bit of a spray upside down in here as well. And just be extra delicate as well when you're putting the lid back on, that you don't spray any paint. That's going to keep the tip of the nozzle and the tube nice and clean to stop any paint from hardening up in there over time. Well, it's that time, no more stalling. It's going to be entertaining for you and I'm dreading it. It's time, with my limited knowledge, to start working on the engine. No more holding off. I'll see you in the next one.